And welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Minot in at the fourth. And for the 76ers, they've got Paul George and V out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point. Well, for both teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
It's Grimes on the wing. Light covering. He was all alone on that one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Brown over George, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. For the three, another three for Philadelphia.
This is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Here's Brown. Over George. Here's Minot. And the rejection by MP. And he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that one, good.
Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now, here's Simon. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And it's Brown missing.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Brown after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Simons. Brown outside. Misses the 3.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick DJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Pass to Minot. The kick out to Simon. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Celtics second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Grimes. They get the rebound. Drummond back to MP. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Minot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Offensive rebound, and it's good, 2 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Minot. The three. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 12. MP dishes to George. Back to MP. Here's Grimes. Drills the three-pointer. Grimes has got his third basket of the night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Here's Simon. Woo! Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Simon's putting all of his speed to work on that drive.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. MP right side. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. And here is Simons. 7 points in the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Back to Brown. Three-pointer, Simon. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Brown deciding where to go with it. Minot, good.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 16-point lead. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
And MP throws it down. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
So it's the Celtics now, after the Sixers pick up 2. Down kicks to Simons. Here's Minot. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's the bucket from MP. Celtics trail by 20. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Here's Maxey after the basket by Boston. And that one's good. MP.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Simons against Maxey. Simons the pass to Garza. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Here's Kendall. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Brown, outside White. Pass to Minot, and the rejection by MP. And he gets it back.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen in the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Boston, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 23. Maxey passes to MP. Maxey kicks to MP. That 3 off the mark. Here's Boston now. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And the 76ers with some changes. Trendon Watford comes in for George. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Boucher finds Beasley. Here's Walsh. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's MP. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1:02 left to play in the first. For 3, Beasley, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Tillman, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
MP passes to Watford. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Pass to Edgecombe. Over Beasley. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Here's Edgecombe. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around. finding the best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
We've got Jared McCain, MP out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now Pritchard, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Shot clock at 6. Shireman can't hit. The 76ers leading by 19. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Beasley outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Shireman. Scoreless thus far. The three. No good from Beasley.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Beasley. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Beasley.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Kicks it out to MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 21.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Now a timeout called by Boston. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fifth is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Pritchard with the ball. McCain defending. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Edgecombe. Back to Simons. Here's Walsh. Boston again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
MP with a screen on Pritchard. Kendall, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Simons. Misses off the right iron.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on NP.
Thanks, guys. Well, fans of NP or Cade Cunningham got to see them in different roles recently. The two NBA stars tried their hand at coaching, manning the bench for 2 youth teams to promote their new league. I talked to MP about it, and he told me I've always had an interest in coaching. This was a great way to get my feet wet and also help some incredibly talented kids along the way. Sounds like MP has his post-playing career all lined up, guys.
Sure does. Smart guy. Great stuff. Thanks so much. Wasted no time on that one. Simons has got 11 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
He's checked in for the 76ers. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, a player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now. Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Brown. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Trendon Watford. Paul George comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Boston also with the sub. Mars is checked in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Kicks it out to Maxey. Jacks up a 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Maxey's got 18 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here's Brown. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Grimes finds MP. Outside, George. Over Brown. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Deflected by MP.
Meeting you at the rim. Terrific positioning there by MP to come up with that block.
White is checked in for Pritchard.
Number 9, Derek White.
Philadelphia shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And that one's good. MP.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
White, wide open. He fires. Misses, and the dry spell continues. MP passes to Maxey. MP kicks to Maxey. Back to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 35 points for MP.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Simons, the pass to Garza. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Garza. MP outside. And here's Maxey. Here's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Minot can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
MP, good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's White. 32 points for him last game against Cleveland. Simons against Maxey. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 4 this quarter. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Garza. Outside, Simons. Brown outside. Off target from three-point range.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The drive by MP. The shot's good on the assist by George. MP's got 39.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Simons against Maxey. Lets it go from deep. And it's Simons missing. Maxey passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And the Celtics shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Maxey against Simons. Pass to Minot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. From deep, Maxey. A three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 23.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Philadelphia, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready for the fans half-court shot drum roll. They're thinking up the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights.
You look at the Celtics. This is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy. And you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Celtics.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code red. And that about wraps it up.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Garza in at the center. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's White missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
George finds MP. And here's Maxey outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. There's the pick. Simons on the wing, defended by Drummond. And it's Simons missing. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Up top, Brown, defended by George. Pass to Garza. Trains it from 9 feet away. Garza's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
White, a screen on George. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 5.
I love that mentality from Brown. Comes right back down the floor to answer the three with one of his own.
Grimes trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Minot can't get it to go.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Grimes with it. He's got 7, and that one drops for him. MP's got 43 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Simons surveying the D. Outside, White. And it's off from three-point range. MP with it, picked up by Brown. To the middle, here's Kendall, and it's blocked by Brown.
I like how Brown stayed connected to the shooter, denying the shot.
And White kicks to Simons. Here's Minot. Are you off in here? And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
2 shots. The previous play is under review.
that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We've been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. Hey Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Back to Simons. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. George finds MP. Back to George. Three-pointer, buries it from three-point range. George has got 11.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Back to White. Pass to Minot. The Celtics working the ball around now. And it's Simons missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Launches it. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. And MP throws it down hard.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Outside, Simons. Brown outside. And White kicks to Brown. Right wing. Here's Minot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Brown. Will it go? And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Minot, and he jams it with authority. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 50 points.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Now Grimes. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Now here's Brown. There's the screen. Shoots. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Drummond. That one, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
MP passes to Maxey. Crimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 10 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
A 3 ball. It's hauled in by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown inside, defended by George. And the rejection by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Austin with the ball. And here is Simon. 13 points in the game. Brown dishes to White. Simons against Maxey. Minot. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And George gets it to go.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Outside, Simons. Over to the wing. Brown down low. Working on George. Pass to Minot to end the run. And the rejection by MP.
Celtics foul.
Brendan Watford's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Quentin Grimes. Then for the Celtics, Walsh is checked in. And it's Malik Beasley in for Brown. Maxey passes to MP. Off target with his 3.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint. Simons, the pass to Beasley. Doubled by Maxey. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by MP. Here's Edgecombe. And it's sent back by White. Beasley left side. It's good from long range. Beasley's got 9.
Yeah, guys, when White's got the ball in his hand, you can count on him to make the right decision with it.
Watford, that's good.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Beasley outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Maxey kicks to MP. Back to Maxey. MP passes to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Goes up on the high post. Jump shot is good that time. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half. Boston shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. White the pass to Beasley. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And a wide open look for MP. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Whoa, MP says, I got this. Answering the call with a triple.
Three-pointer, Simon. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Maxey outside. And Boston with the rebound. Walsh has got 4 rebounds in this game. White the pass to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. MP kicks to Maxey. There's the 3. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He's got a triple-double. He's been doing a little bit of everything today. Actually, a lot of everything. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Oubre out there with MP. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Brown kicks to Beasley. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Here's Beasley. Oubre pulls it in. 76ers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Back to MP. Fires from deep. And yep, another basket.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. For Philadelphia, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Oubre. Now McCain. They get it back. He's off on that one. Brown outside. And it's Beasley in the corner. No good on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Watford finds McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. Off target from outside.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Brown the pass to Hauser. Now here's Beasley. The tray. It's hauled in by MP. To the inside. In the corner, it's McCain. A nice shot by MP. 64 points for MP.
A great sign for MP in his career. The ability to convert in traffic.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Bonus checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Garza's checked in. Here's Brown. Pass to Beasley. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And here is Brown. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Over to the left wing. Back to MP for three. The shot off that time. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to McCain. MP dishes to Oubre. Here's MP. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
So it's the Celtics now. Here's Garza. Brown outside. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No good from Beasley.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Back to MP. MP with a screen on Pritchard. MP outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Round the pass to Walsh. Now here's Beasley. This one for three, and he's good on the three ball. Beasley's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Kicks it out to MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Pritchard. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Inside, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
They set the pick. Brown outside. Here's Walsh, and the rejection by MP. And some changes here for the Celtics. Minot's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Beasley. Pass to Minot. Clock at 6. Good defense by MP.
Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
For 3, Oubre. MP kicks to Oubre. MP with a screen on White. Second chance shot. Oubre can't get it to go. Boston shooting poorly, just 35% so far. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now.
Running the floor, Edgecombe made sure he wasn't getting caught on the break.
The Celtics shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Pass to Minot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown the pass to White. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the...
And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Brown outside. To end the cold streak, pass to Simons. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc, and the three ball is good. Simons has got 21.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
MP finds McCain. Back to MP. From the arc, another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Brown kicks to White. Pass to Simons. Here's Minot. Takes a 3. And no good. Good defense by MP. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind, right?
A big thanks to all the fans for being part of today's.
It's all about me. Nah. Mostly I'm just happy I could go above and beyond for my teammates. Oh, and all y'all sitting at home right now, you never know what you'll see at an NBA game. So get some tickets, come on out, especially if your boys is in town, because we're going to put on a show for you.
Thanks a lot, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
And that about wraps it up.